There we go. I fixed it. Welcome. Stream. Oh, you see on camera? Midnight movie? She did. This is the inaugural D's Nut Basketball Association. Slow motion on my phone. Anyway, working. Hope the stream. Anybody see being off? Let me know. As you, I don't think anybody that yet. That's all gravy. I started this game early. I had to go to work. I don't know if it's safe or not. And then the hard drive connected, so it just be busted and starting over. If we are, I don't know. Busted.
Hey, I'm Mike Wang, and to honor the season of giving, we're giving you some expert tips. We asked the community what topic we should explore next, and you voted for pick and roll. Good choice. The pick and roll is one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, and it can take your 2K game to the next level. So here you go. To call a screen, press and hold the left bumper.
Dude, I use pick and roll all the time.
You can press the right bumper to make your screener either roll or fade. If you want to run the traditional pick and roll, use roll and hit your cutting big man for a dunk. But if you want your screener to go for a jumper, use fade to hit him for a pick and pop. You can also choose which direction you want the screen to come from by clicking the right stick. These are all decisions you can make while holding the left bumper. When you let go, it's on. Once a screen is called,
I probably need to review that.
Welcomes you to the following.
I run pick and roll all the time,
NBA.
so I might need to review that one day. If you're up in the chat lurking, man, please.
A well-polished group of players as they came down the tunnel earlier. So important to these players to perform well in front of their fans.
This is the first game of the DNBA.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And a quick look at how Providence's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins. Then on Sunday,
Cyclones, the Dark Knights, and the Great Whites. Boy, they got a lineup and a half, boy.
And here's the starting lineup for Providence. They've got Smart. McCaw is out there with Horford. Then it's Junior. And it's Humphreys in at the 5 spot. Allen is out there with Mobley. And there's Foster. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Outlaw in at the 2 spot. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Jay, what's going on, bro? Oh, dude, you're going to be in for a treat. This is the inaugural.
And it's Providence to start out.
Basketball Association.
Rubio against Smart.
Game, so we got
and there's the pass to Junior.
I've been putting in work creating these teams.
Knocked away. And stolen by Outlaw. Here's the break. Here's Foster. One up, one.
They keep turning my dang shot meter on. Turn this crap off. I don't know what's going on with the settings. But, bro, let me know what you think. That all the teams, I customized all the teams. And there's no regular NBA teams no more. And then, like, I put most of the key folks out. So they're not, they're in free agency. So, yeah, it's a different league. This is going to be something different. I'm really excited about it. I put a lot of work into building these teams or finding these teams online. So, oh shoot, did I do it wrong? Did I spell it wrong? Oh yeah, I did. Dang, I meant to say S. Dyslexic moment. My shout out went awry. Jay, my bad, bro. That's what happens when you self-mod, man. Would it be weird if you shouted out yourself as a modder? You could shout yourself out. I mean, I encourage it. There we go. Yeah. That's the right shout out. I used to get on Jakari for messing it up, but now I'm messing it up. All right, let me get this crap off. I need to figure out why I keep turning on because nobody wants that.
Down 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh shoot, I forgot. It's supposed to be on one more setting. I need to go and see if that's a setting I need to change. In the career mode maybe, but it's supposed to be where is it? Percentage. There we go.
So often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
And they pick up 2.
No, a nice look there from Smart, finding an open man.
So yeah, so that's
And Foster kicks to Rubio. Passes it to Outlaw. The 3 ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
So he's the best player
Rubio against Smart. Checks up a 3. And Junior with the basket on the assist from Smart. Junior's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
And it's Foster missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Junior missing. Going 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
So
here's Outlaw on the money from 12 feet away. Outlaw's got his second basket of the night.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. So you have to pressure him in that mid-range area. Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set.
Okay. Hey. What we say about crying? What we say about crying? No crying. Not over that. Yeah, so don't cry. I'm about to give her the phone. She started crying before. Yeah, so stop crying. You ready to go night-night? You go night-night.
No.
It's okay. Look, Dion. It's okay. Daddy love you. I love you. Mommy doing it for you. Okay? That okay? You kiss? I'll see you in a minute, okay? You sleepyhead. So cute. She wanna She wanna turn up. Hey Jay, man, what's been going on though? How
can handle the ball like a small forward. Has a smooth shot and great range.
Now here's Smart, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
To the paint. Outlaw with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far. And as much as Mobley helped you out on the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes that can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
3-pointer. They get it back. Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Now here's Horford.
But then we're going to start playing as the best team.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Outlaw. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Outlaws got 11.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Pass to Horford. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 6th assist on the night.
Now, look, it's never easy to stop Horford. I mean, mainly because he's so strong and able to shrug off the D.
Here is Outlaw. He's got 11. It's deflected.
I hate that layup.
And Providence now pushing it up. Stripped it away.
They use it. They like default to it too much.
Pass to Mobley. Over Horford. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
2 minutes remaining.
Knocked loose.
2 minutes.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Rubio. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. It's a tremendous asset to this team.
Providence timeout.
Howie Markkinen's checked in for Jared Allen. And then for Providence, Ennis Cantor's checked in for Boss. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's Richardson in for McCall. And Providence decides to take their first time out here.
Let's make some noise. T-shirt time. Let's go.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Foster. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Williams against Markkinen. Williams, that's good.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Markkinen trying to break loose. Outlaw with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Smart passes to Richardson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here is Outlaw. Richardson covering. And then Outlaw slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it.
We clipped the
Providence
last time.
trails by 3.
Really good stuff. I guess I had to take it from the screen.
It's Richardson on the wing.
And,
Another 3 for Providence.
Richardson.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Outlaw. The shot from the low post is good. Outlaw's got 17 now.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah. So far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but not a game left to play.
And that's out of bounds. Providence will retain possession. And Providence making a change here. Williams is checked in. And stolen by Mobley. To the inside. And stolen by Williams.
Bad pass, Rudy.
Unloads. And that one's good, Junior. He's got 11. Junior's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Here's Outlaw. And it's Outlaw slamming it down again.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stolen by Rubio.
Let's go.
He feeds it to Markkinen. Rebound by Williams. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nice shot by Smart.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Outlaw with it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Outlaw's got 22.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. eager to improve defines all competitors. And Ricky Rubio expressing that sentiment.
We want more. We don't accept good. We want great or greatest. We're just trying to be better every day. It's never too high, never too low, but we know what we can be, and we want to get better.
Well, Greggy feels this team has plenty of untapped potential.
And I don't doubt it. And can Rubio improve? It's certainly very steady throughout his career, but is there another level he can get to?
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off. Keeping things in disarray for that offense.
We've got a touch out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Lowry Markkinen. And it's Osman in at the four-man position. And for Providence, Josh Richardson out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Williams. Then it's Junior. And it's Williams at the center. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. They've got Markkinen. Ricky Rubio is out there with the Coral. Then it's Miller, and it's Osman in a power forward position. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got his 7th assist here tonight. Now here's Smart. The pass to Junior.
I'm not going to grind
From the line, and the shot goes in. And it's 13 points for Junior.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Miller, the pass to Osman over Williams, and that one's good. Osman.
Power team. There's plenty of talent.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Providence. 6-point game.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. This is it to Osman over Williams, and that one's good. Osman's got his second bucket of the night.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
That's interesting, folks that I like players I like that are use their DNA for some of these all-star players that are on the team. So it's a good matchup, good mix. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this league because so that's the Lakers. Shaq and Kobe.
And some changes here for Providence. Aussie's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Williams. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Marcus Smart. Pass to McCaw.
Outlaws like Jordan.
Here's Junior. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family, and to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Now here's Allen. Good on the shot. Allen's got his second bucket.
You really you got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Pass to Junior.
He
takes it in. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Foster down low. Richardson covered. Foster, that's good.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Here's McCall, covered by Rubio. McCall misses, gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they've repeatedly pressed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Al Horford. One word you can use to describe Jerry Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Did I do a decent job?
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Foster passes to Okoro. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
At the line for your home team.
That's good from Foster. Here's McCall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Junior. Here's Humphries. That one drops for him.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
So the wing on the left. Fires for 3. Foster, that's good. Foster's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And if you pair Cantor's strong frame with his scorer's mentality, you get a guy who loves it.
1:29 left in the first half of basketball. Outlaw with the bucket.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Providence trails by 15. Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
It was like first game the whole way. It was like 60-60 at halftime. Not so much this time around. The Foxes aren't falling like they did on the first go round. So it's okay. Maybe the next time. Baby Kate. Midnight is sleep under these pillows. I don't know if she's under the pillows. Midnight is asleep under these pillows in here. I don't know if she's under the pillows. I have to play Stephanie since she won't do it. Okay. You know they lay on the pillows. Just lay on the pillows.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Providence.
Oh, for the night, baby. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. The seats are packed.
1:19 left in the second quarter. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And here's Outlaw from the arc. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Where is my block? Got chilly.
1:11 left now here in the second. Foster against Smart. Out left to the wing. Passes to Humphries. Smart on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That is his first foul of the game. And Providence making a change here. Williams is checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Here's Smart. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Outlaw with it. Guarded by Smart. Driving in. Markkanen trying to break loose. Outlaw with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Outlaw kicks it to Foster. Bangs home the trifecta. Foster's got 16 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off.
That's out of bounds. Providence will retain possession. So it's Providence now. They trail by 14. Here's Junior. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Jamie Foxx is ignorant. Oh, that was a good. He was on. What's that? Jimmy Fallon show. He did an impersonation of him and Legend.
Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They've been struggling to get shots in general. The down low, they paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
Junior and 2 assists, so they really both balling.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Junior. Horford is out there with Boss. Then there's Smart, and it's McCall in at the small forward. Providence trails by 16. Outside, Smart. Takes it inside, and it's
Allen. And with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And Providence shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Mobley with the rebound.
Vince was ready to erupt. Instead, look at him. They had the faces in their time. He always wants to give him some numbers. Tonight he's giving him credit.
They're doing better.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. They get a hand on it, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Outlaw. A beautiful reverse layup. Outlaw's got 4 this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Pretty nasty job. Franks over there left. Oh, I peace on it.
Humphries the pass to McCaw. Outside, Smart. Out to the wing. Launches a 3. McCaw with the bucket. McCaw's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Now Outlaw. 33 points for him. And yes, it's good. Outlaw's got 35.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for your home team, Darius Miller, Isaac Okoro.
Smart against Rubio. Here's McCall to the middle. Here's Humphries. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Humphries has got 8 points.
Well, it doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Here's Outlaw. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 17. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Back to Allen. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. Look at Clutch. He's really been playing well.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Ennis Cantor's checked in for Boss. Outside, Smart. Pass to Junior. Over Outlaw. And it's Junior missing. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Outlaw dishes to Okoro. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Outlaw.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Now here's Smart. He's got 6. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
Driving the lane, and it's Outlaw slamming it down again.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. We have got to see that sensational Mobile 1 block again.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Smart kicks to Junior. Tries again, and it's good for 2.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Back to Rubio. And here's Outlaw for 3. The shot misses.
A lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
Bucket is good. McCaw has got his second bucket tonight.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Make some noise! Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Robert Williams is checked in for Providence. Williams comes in for Marcus Smart. 1:33 left to play in the third. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. A good sign for him and this team.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Tipped away. And they're running. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Never losing his concentration. This is what makes Markman so special. His ability to keep his composure.
And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
It's deflected. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Osman. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Coaching staff likes seeing Markkanen work on his defense. So he's showing improvement on this end.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Here's McCall. He's got 5. Here's Williams. Shoots over Rubio. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
For Providence, they've made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The first free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Markkanen down low. He's against Williams. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
The mid-range game of Markkanen is so sweet. I mean, early on, he's demonstrated how dangerous he is from out there.
And it's blocked. There's McCaw. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McCaw has got his third basket of the night right there.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Junior. Makes it off the glass. Junior's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Puts up a 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Christmas Eve. Streams here.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Ricky Rubio is out there with Foster, and there's Jared Allen. Then it's Lowry Markkinen, and it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward.
Patrick McCaw.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And it's Foster missing. Providence trails by 20. And here's Junior. Williams passes to Humphries. Markkinen on the double team. Here's McCaw. Another 3 for Providence.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
It's Allen on the wing. Covered by Humphries. Fires from 14. Uses the glass to drop it in. 18 points for Mr. Incredible.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Here's Humphries and another basket for Providence.
Since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style to fade it.
Now Foster. Pass to Osman. Here's Foster. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Now the pass to Williams to the left wing. Here's Junior. That one falls. Junior's got 4 points this quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Tries from 16 and another basket for Providence.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine. Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And some changes here for Providence. Horford comes in for Williams, and Smart subbed in for Williams. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Junior. Down low, Horford. It's tipped. Outlaw up on top. And it's Outlaw slamming it down again.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Smart passes to Humphries. It's stolen. Foster dishes to Allen. And Rubio kicks to Allen. Humphries with the steal. Junior with it. Foster on him.
Junior.
That one good for 2. Junior's got 8 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Outlaw. To the right side. And stolen by Horford. Here's Junior. Humphries with the bucket.
I mean, he knows exactly what he's doing out there. Fakes the shot and zips the pass over for a wide open look.
Outlaw with the bucket. Outlaw's got 48.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not getting the ball. He's passing with the ball, and it's leading the score.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. Look at Clutch. He's really been playing well.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Left side, Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Outlaw for three. Horford with the rebound. Providence trails by 14. Smart kicks to Junior. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Smart wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Outlaw, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Now, here's Junior. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Humphries. It's blocked.
Good block.
Outlaw with it. Over Junior. And again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Rubio against Smart. Here's Junior. Offensive rebound. Here's Humphries. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Foster missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here is Outlaw. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
I know it was kind of a blowout. First time through I was playing, it was close. Just didn't put the same kind of effort in this time, maybe because I knew him. But Outlaw didn't drop 50 points either. He was on the verge of dropping a high number, but it wasn't doing me 50.
Yo, top 5 tonight. Oh yeah, what's the name? Tonight. shows ain't